guys, and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Battle Series, the School of Hard Knocks. So throughout this episode, like every other, we'll be jumping on to the Pokemon Global Link Battle Spot ladder, playing under the Championship Battle rules, which are the equivalent rule set of the VGC 2018 season. It is Wednesday, we're halfway through the week, and we finished up on Monday. A couple of really good battles we faced in Game 2. If you haven't seen it already, do go watch it before you watch this episode, because I'm about to give some spoilers away for that episode. But yeah, we played Jamie Boyd's QR code team, who won the Malmo Regionals with. Played alright, got to a really good end position where we should have closed it out, and then Celesteela crit Incineroar with acrobatics and took all hope from our hands and left us in a very sad state. But hopefully we can get over that and kind of move on from that today. We are going to be playing this Incineroar Intimidate team with Mega Gardevoir again today, with that Fire Water Grass Core with Tapu Fini, Kartana and Incineroar. We didn't get to feature the Kartana on Monday, so hopefully we can kind of feature it today and get a little playtime. But yes, so as always, guys, if you are enjoying the video, if you enjoy the videos, please just drop a like. It does really help the channel. Subscribe as well if you're new to the channel, so you stay up to date with all our content. And we will get into this first match. So we are up against Caesar. He is playing a team of Kartana, Milotic, Umbreon, Nidoking, Talonflame and Garchomp. So super interesting team. Some really nice niche picks here. You know, you've got the Talonflame that you rarely see anymore. It's got that nice Gale Wings ability that we do have to be a little bit wary of. Garchomp again, kind of fallen off the usage stats since Landorus-T was involved in the format. One problem here for our team is that Milotic, so we don't want to be kind of just throwing our Intimidates around too freely here. Although we do have Zapdos, and Zapdos is in the team for that one specific reason. So I think it might sound a little bit greedy, but I'm going to lead Incineroar Zapdos. Do we want Gardevoir? Gardevoir's... the Nidoking gives us a bit of issues. I kind of want to bring double Intimidate, because it's like against everything else it's very good. And the Umbreon. Let's go with Gardevoir. Let's ignore the Milotic and bring our double Intimidate to this match. It might be the worst thing in the world, but as long as Zapdos kind of does its job as we kind of theoried it can do, then we should be alright. It's whether or not the Milotic has the Adrenaline Orb. I think that would cause us a lot of problems if the Adrenaline Orb is there, but we aren't even going to see it come out as a lead, so that's fine. See Umbreon and Talonflame come out for my opponent. Okay. So, I don't really have too much idea what this Umbreon is going to be going for, but we can fake out the Talonflame and set up a Tailwind. Although, I swear, I've got a horrible feeling that this Umbreon could potentially have Snatch. It will try and steal our Tailwind. So let's just go straight and see what this Umbreon's going to do. Because I would hate for us to fake out Tailwind and Snatch come out when we've said it. So let's just play as we're going to play. So there's the fake out into the Talonflame. No Snatch, but no more Talonflame. Okay. See what this Umbreon goes for. It's going for a Toxic. Alright. We don't mind that too much. At all. Really. Okay. Let's see what my opponent brings in next. It's going to be that Nidoking. I could bring in Landorus and just Tailwind, and that would not be the worst play in the world. Because I can't see an Ice Beam coming out into that Incineroar slot unless my opponent makes some mad read. But even then... So the Umbreon just protecting. What's this Nidoking gonna go for? It's gonna go for an Earth Power, so that's fine. We get the Tailwind up. Now we're in a really good position just to kind of roll through my opponent. Because we've got the Earthquake. But the Nidoking could be sashed, I guess. Could be. So we'll double into it. It might protect here. But this is the one thing that we need to get rid of, really, for our Gardevoir just to come in and kind of sweep up. Which, the Nidoking, no Protect coming out. Okay, so not even a Sash. So we didn't even need to really cover our bases there. We go for the Hidden Part Ice, which is going to do very little to this Umbreon, and Foul Play going to come out. Which will do decent damage to this Landorus. Yeah, taking us down to about 50%. Toxic slowly chipping away at us. What's my opponent got as their last Pokemon? Is it that Milotic? It's not, it's Kartana. Okay. Alright. So we're going to be safe just switching in Incineroar. Getting Intimidate off. Or even Z-move here. I don't feel like it's worth it. We'll just go for a T-Bolt into the Kartana, switch in Incineroar. So we get the Intimidate onto the Kartana. It's nice. Umbreon protecting. There's the Thunderbolt. Should take it down with Sash. Oh no, it's quite bulky. Okay, there's a Leaf Blade coming out. So what was the Landorus? Now the Incineroar. We've got one more turn of Tailwind. So I think here we can just fake out the Umbreon. You've got to expect that the Kartana probably protects. Although from that damage it kind of screams Assault Vest. So it might be Assault Vest, but we can go for the Z move into it. No Protect coming out. We'll get that fake out into the Umbreon and then go a little bit over the top. Going for the Electrium Z into the Kartana here, which is definitely going to pick up the kill on the Kartana, and then all we need to do now is get the Gardevoir in and we'll be able to kind of close this matchup pretty quickly. Okay, so there's a Foul Play. It's not doing too much. Poison. Do we switch? Yeah, let's switch out. Because I feel like the fainting animation just takes way too much time. So let's just go knock off, get rid of whatever item the Umbreon is holding. Because it's probably got a berry. And there's Toxic into the Incineroar. We'll get the knockoff off. Let's see what item it's holding. Protective pads. Okay, that's interesting. And we'll just knock off again, and because the Hyper Voice is going to be more than enough to pick the kill. Unfortunately, we do have to Mega Evolve to get this, but no forfeit coming out from my opponent. Just going to play it out, which is nice for the episode, and this should be more than enough to seal up the game. So yeah, very good game to my opponent. And like we were saying at the start, you know, even if the Milotic did come out, we had that check for it with Zapdos, so it kind of paid off bringing our intimidate users, especially for the rest of the team, and that's sometimes what you have to look at. If you've got a good check for a competitive or a defiant threat, then it doesn't make too much difference if you make sure, you know, if there's not got too many partner and Pokemon that can cause you too many issues, then there's no reason not to bring your Intimidators. You just have to play around it a little differently than you maybe would normally, where you would just straight up lead with them or cycle, just keep on cycling, etc, etc. But yeah, that was alright. So, one down. See if we can get another one in. Maybe another two. And we'll go for Necrozma 2 again, before we do literally get sick of it by playing the life out of it. But I'm sure we'll probably change it up on Friday. So let's hope it doesn't take too long to find an opponent here. But while I was on the topic of Prague as well, this coming weekend, so the special event this weekend, I don't think there's a stream being announced, which is a little bit unfortunate. If there is, I will obviously tweet out on my Twitter account. You can go and follow me on Twitter. It's at OsirisVGC. Little plug there. But if you are planning on attending, do let me know, because it would be amazing to arrange a meetup and come and hang out at the event. It's always fun to meet you guys and come and say hi and things like that. So, got a next opponent. I'm running a very hard rain team. It's very generic kind of rain team with the double rain setters there and Politoed Pelipper. You've got the fake out support with the fast Swift Swim Ludicolo, Mega Swampert, also Swift Swim. Ferrothorn is kind of the Trick Room check, and Tapu Koko here. So, what do we want to do? I feel like Cortana. This might be a match for Cortana here. Cortana's pretty good here. Do we want to go Zapdos? Or Gardevoir? Like, Gardevoir's not bad either. We've got to be careful with the Ferrothorn, but other than that, Gardevoir doesn't do too bad a job. I kind of want Incineroar as well. That's the other thing for that Ferrothorn. Because we haven't got Heat Wave on Zapdos, we've got Hidden Part Ice, which doesn't really help us out too much, but could go Zapdos. Do we want Guardi? Guardi and Incineroar. Let's go for it. I don't feel like this is a really great matchup for us. Because in normal situations, if the Ferrothorn wasn't there, then the Trick Room mode would be a really solid way around this team. But unfortunately, with the Ferrothorn there, there's no point of going for that Trick Room really, because there's such a threat if that Ferrothorn comes in and you've set the Trick Room up. So you see my opponent lead off with the Pelipper and the Ludicolo. Okay. I'm kind of tempted to just Leaf Blade into the Ludi and go for a... What have we got in the back? Yeah, Guardi. So we go for a Tailwind. Yeah, let's do that. So like they say, Fake Out come out. Where's it going? Into the Cortana. Okay, we're going to see Tailwind from us, and then Tailwind from Pelipper. Hurricane, doubling into the Cortana. Okay, well, we don't mind that at all. So that gives us that free switch into Gardevoir. It's a bit of a shame, because we could have just protected the Cortana there and Tailwinded. Okay. So we trace, Swift Swim. Okay, but we will lose that as soon as we Mega Evolve, so that's not really going to count for too much. Let's go Hyper Voice, and do we just T-Ball into the Pelipper? Yeah, to stop it setting up their own Tailwind. Okay, so is this Swampert coming in? No, it's Ferrothorn. Right. I wonder if we'll see a Z move from the Ludicolo. And where it'll be. What am I doing with my head as well? So there's the T-Bolt doing absolutely nothing. Hyper Voice. Okay. That's probably Assault Vest Ludicolo, you've got to think. What we could do is go into Incineroar and then go the Gigavolt Havoc into the Ludi and kind of hope that that is going to be enough to pick up the KO there. We'll get the Intimidate onto the Ferrothorn and we're probably likely to see a Gyro Ball come out into that Gardevoir slot. You've got to imagine. So Ferrothorn just protecting. Okay, that's not the worst thing in the world at all. It's just whether or not this can pick up the KO from this range. If this Ludicolo is Assault Vest, it's going to make it very close. But let's hope that Zapdos can do the job. Come on, Zappy. Is it going to... Oh my god, it's so close. Literally. Oh my god, but we do survive, okay. So that's not too bad. Now we could fake out the Ludicolo and Roost. Because I don't really feel like I want to lose Zapdos just yet. And the Ferrothorn's so pressured at this point, even with the rain up, it might switch out. Ludi switches out. Swampert coming in. Okay. There's the fake out. So we should have just went into the Ferrothorn. What's this Ferrothorn going to go for? Leech Seeding. Gyro Balling. Okay. It's in when Pitter's out. Now this is a little awkward because I think Incineroar probably will go down to a waterfall. Is there one more turn of rain left? Yeah. So you can put the switch into Gardevoir and go for another Roost with Zapdos. Because you feel like my opponent here has to go for the waterfall into the Incineroar with how threatening it is onto that Ferrothorn. And it's quite important that we try and keep Zapdos around so we can get another Tailwind up. There's the waterfall. Where's it into? Is it into Zapdos? It is. Ugh. Okay, my opponent making a really good read there. And Leech Seed. The rain does stop, but that is not helping us at all. Because it's going to be so easy for my opponent just to bring in the Pelipper now. So obvious that we fake out the Swampert, and at the same time I kind of feel like, I don't know, if I was my opponent I'd want to switch the Swampert out maybe into the Pelipper just to get the rain up to allow the Ferrothorn to get the KO onto the Gardevoir, because once Gardevoir's gone it's so easy. So let's go for the Flare Blitz. We've got to pull something out here to try and turn this round. we're not on the best. Nah, so my opponent's not even going to mess around, just going straight into the Pelipper, going to get the rain back up. We might see a Protect on the Swampert, but I very much doubt it. Yeah, no Protect. So we could have just faked out that slot. We actually take the Waterfall. Okay. That's interesting. That's probably a calc we should have looked at before get the bird. Nah, but we haven't got. The thing is, with no Protect on Incineroar, we can't really stop the Waterfall coming out onto it this turn to take it down, and then, like, once Incineroar's gone, we stand no chance against the Ferrothorn. So I think this is going to be GG to my opponent. Oh wow, and Wide Guard coming up from the Pelipper. Just to make sure. Hyper Voice doing nothing. And Gaudy's going to go down to... Will we take the Leech Seed? Yeah, we're going to have one more. Okay, so where are we going now? Let's go Hyper Voice and into the Swampert again. But there's no reason for my opponent not just to Wide Guard and Waterfall the Gardevoir. Or Waterfall the Incineroar here. So there's the Waterfall. This time into Incineroar. It's going to be game. Yeah. Do take down the Swampert, but like we were saying, with my opponent just having the Ferrothorn left, it's not leaving us in any position, and the Leech Seed is going to be enough there to take down the Ferrothorn. I still feel like the biggest problem with this whole match was that turn one where we really overcompensated, going for the Tailwind and attacking with Kartana, which allowed my opponent to get the KO onto Kartana, giving them a really early lead. I feel like, you know, that Protect on the Kartana there just puts us in such a good position, because the next turn then we're threatening KOs on either slot really wherever we wanted, and Kartana does a decent job against Ferrothorn as well, so it's not really too worried and doesn't force us to continually switch around as much either, so a little bit disappointing. But at the same time, my thinking there was the Protect's so obvious at that situation. You kind of probably want to stop the speed control going up from the Zapdos. Zapdos hardly ever has access to detect, so fake out into that slot, get your own Tailwind up, and set you up for the next turn almost. But yeah, I can see reasons for not doing what I kind of expected my opponent to do. Anyway, we're going to have a third match today, because those two have been pretty quick. So my final opponent of the day, which will be my final opponent, running a team of Charizard, Gardevoir, Tapu Koko, Kartana, Primarina, and Incineroar. So to the new Sun and Moon hidden ability starters, you've got to imagine here. Primarina getting access to Liquid Voice, turn on sound based moves into water type attacks, which is pretty cool. So how are we gonna lead off here? Like, Incineroar Zapdos isn't bad for speed control. Zapdos puts a lot of pressure on Primarina. It's not bad against the Kartana. Puts pressure on, if that is Charizard Y, might be X. On Kartana here is not bad as well. Okay, we've got to be super quick. Do we want Landorus, or do we want... Let's go Landorus, just because of the fact it might be Charizard Y. Okay. And just to remind you all, before we finish the video, there will be a stream tomorrow evening, Thursday evening, 8 PM. We'll be kicking off and just doing some battle spots. So do come hang out over on the Twitch channel. It'll be linked in the description. Also on the channel banner, there's a little Twitch icon. Just click on that. I'll take you straight over to our Twitch channel for tomorrow evening. So yeah, should be a lot of fun. Okay, so my opponent leading off with the Primarina and the Tapu Koko. You're going to get the Intimidate off onto both of these special attackers, which is pretty useless, but we do have access to Fake Out. Does my opponent have anything that resists electric in the back? And they do not. I'm going to just Fake Out the Koko, and I am going to go for a Gigavolt Havoc into this Primarina. Which you've got to imagine should be enough to pick up the KO here. And Zapdos is definitely going to be outspeeding it. But we might just see a Protect come out from it. But if we do, I mean, it's putting it in range probably of a T-Bolt. But we just see it switch out. Incineroar coming in. Okay, that's fine. Like, I don't mind expending the Z move into Incineroar. Incineroar is another Pokemon that's going to be awkward to deal with, so if we can get as much damage onto it as possible, that's going to be great. So kind of going all in on this first turn now. See what the damage is like. It's not bad. Okay, but we do have to be aware of potential Fake Out coming from the other side now. Let's go into Landorus with that Incineroar and see if we can be cheeky and get a little Tailwind off with our Zapdos. Although, if the Fake Out's coming anywhere, it's going to be into our Zapdos. You've got to imagine. But we're in a decent position next turn just to Earthquake quite freely. So no Fake Out coming out, just Primarina coming back in for the Incineroar. And a Z move coming out from the Tapu Koko, going to be the Electrium Z, which is a Gigavolt Havoc, probably into the Zapdos. No, into the Incineroar, into the Landorus, so we catch that pretty nicely. And get the Tailwind up. So we're in a really nice position now. We can just go Earthquake and just T-Bolt into the Primarina. So Koko just going to protect. Avoid any Earthquake damage this turn. Gets the Primarina, and the Primarina just protecting as well. Okay, so stalling out this Tailwind. Scouting out what we'll potentially locking ourselves into if this is scoffed Landorus, but it's not. But I'm just going to go for the same again. I'm going to go for the Earthquake and yeah, just the Thunderbolt into that Primarina. If the Incineroar comes in, we take it down with the Earthquake. Yeah, so that's fine. It will get the Intimidate off. So the Primarina might take, it's not even entertaining it. It's going to be Kartana, which we don't mind, because if it's sashed, if it's the sash variant, we'll break the sash with the Earthquake, take the Incineroar down, and the Thunderbolt's going to be, or should be, more than enough to take the Kartana down. Yeah. So we did get a crit there, so that might have mattered. But we're just left with the Primarina and the Koko. But we're not in too bad a position now. We've burnt the Z move from my opponent, which is pretty good. So Zapdos isn't really too threatened. So we can just go for Earthquake. We probably won't get the Call now or a -1. But it is just going to protect. Is the Primarina just going to protect again? Lots of protects. Yeah. Okay. And the Tailwind does pit her out. And so does the Electric Terrain. Okay, yeah, we'll just Earthquake. I just see no reason not to just carry on doing what we're going to do, because we've got Gardevoir in the back. And Gardy can come in. Ooh, round. Nice. Okay, this is cool. So we're going to probably see a round come out from the Primarina. It's going to be a water type attack. Wow, look at the damage. Shown that it is Life Orb. That's a cool tech. I like that a lot. That's really cool. So we get the Earthquake off. Is the Thunderbolt going to be enough though? If it's more offensive, it might be. Yeah. Okay, we're doing that bit. And then just the Coco. I do like that. Like, round's one of those really cool mechanics that you rarely see kind of used, but they can be quite potent if kind of pulled off correctly. And especially with that Liquid Voice ability, it's quite a nice thing to try and get around, because especially if you've got a Scarf Pokemon, and you can Scarf around and then into like something like a Scarf Landorus. So as long as you're getting the jump on like Landorus Therian form, so you could do it with something like, I guess, Tapu Lele maybe. That's just a suggestion. I don't know. And then round with the Primarina, it's kind of cool, but you are kind of just kind of going for water type attacks, so you are limited on what you can hit. Right, 3 matches, 2 alright, 1 not so great, but a lot to take away from it, a lot to learn as always, which is always the good thing, you know. Always a good thing. If you've got stuff you can learn from, take away, go on and move forward. That's always the bonus. That's always what you want to be doing. So it's been an awesome episode. I've really enjoyed it. I hope you guys have as well. Do leave your comments and likes and everything else down in the description, comment section below, if I can even get my words out. But thank you. That's all I want to say. Thank you so much for watching the episode, guys. You are absolutely amazing. We'll be over on the stream tomorrow night on Twitch at 8 PM. Do come and join us. It'll be a lot of fun. And then we'll round things off on Friday here on the channel. I won't be here on Friday because I'll be in Prague. I hope to see quite a lot of you over there, so it'll be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. But have a great evening, guys, afternoon, morning, whatever time of day it is, and I will see you all next time. So until we check in on Friday, I will see you later. So take care and bye bye.